What's up, guys? Technology Brat here, and I've got another review for you. I know we already did the Speck CandyShell, guys. We did it in the cotton candy, but I also went ahead and found this through my gear store for like $20-something for the white, which I really wanted to do the, I believe they call it Moonsicle White. Somewhere it probably says on here what it is. And nope, I don't see it on here anywhere. Anyway, this is like the Moonsicle White and Gray. And the reason I figured I would go ahead and do a separate review on this is you can kind of see it has a different cutout on the back than the other one I did. And I know you guys probably want to see the white and gray as well. Not everybody was in the market for that cotton candy one, so I figure I'll go ahead and show you this one. Because this is the one that appealed to me the most. The packaging, you know, they've got newer style packaging, which before I go ahead and tear into it, is I kind of liked before where they had the button at the top and you just kind of pop the button open. These are a little bit more complicated where you got to tear the tab off and then open it up, push this thing through, and then you pull it out. Now, it's easy enough to get in and out of there. I just kind of liked it the way it was before. You didn't have to tear the package if you were going to resell it. You know, the package would almost stay in new condition. I really liked the way they had it before. But, you know, that's whatever. However they want to package their products is no big deal to me. Inside, which is different from the past, you used to get, you know, your screen shields with these. And that's no more, guys. I think Speck has gotten into the screen shield selling business with their shield views. So they're not packaging in screen shields or anything anymore. You're just getting the case, and that is it. So again, with the Speck CandyShell, you've got that hard outer shell. You can see there. And you've got that soft inner lining that's got all these holes cut out of it. And I believe that somebody said, commented on the first video I did, that they did that for weight reduction, which makes sense. I don't know if that's true or not, but it made sense to me, so I figured I'd probably go ahead and mention that. And one thing you can see is they kind of did these holes in a design as well. See that Speck logo there? I didn't notice that until just now on camera that they did that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Your phone's going to be in there anyway. So let's go ahead and put the phone on there and go ahead and show you what the white one looks like. And you guys know how to install a CandyShell by now. Just real easy. There you go. It's all in there. And this is what it looks like. One of the cool things on this white case, it does have the gray lining. So the front of your phone, it's, you know, still all black, and then you have the kind of gray border. It really fits nice. I mean, the white doesn't interfere with the look of the front of the phone. But then when you turn it over, you've got the white with the black. Well, I mean, it's not black, it's a dark gray, but it can look black in certain situations. So I really like this case. Now, it is a bulky case. It is going to add some bulk to your phone, just like the other CandyShells or other, you know, of the more protective cases. And I would put this in the category of being a really one of the more protective cases out there. You know, even though it is open-faced, it gives you a lot of protection. I think I could drop this phone, and I think it's probably going to be all right in that CandyShell. I'm not going to test it myself because I don't have another, you know, $600 to drop on another iPhone. But this is definitely one of the more protective cases out there that is still open-faced. Yeah, it adds a little bit of bulk, but your phone is solid in there. It's not coming out. It's very well protected. It's got a nice job on the port design. I'll go ahead and show you that real quick. If we can get the camera to focus. Maybe not. I don't know. Guess it's not wanting to. That white's probably throwing it off. Anyway, you can kind of see you have your opening for your 3.5mm headset jack and your noise cancellation mic. And that cutout for the cancellation mic is really very, very small, you know. And I'm okay with a lot of people going to that triangular cutout on top, which I believe. And let me grab one of these iSkins. So if they were to do something like that, like iSkin did, I kind of prefer these, just because it kind of looks a little silly to have that, you know, circle with that, just that other little part of it cut out. But that's no big deal. I mean, that's just really just in terms of look. It is deep in there, and I'm just going to try and show you, but I don't think it's going to focus in that close. No, it is pretty deep, so you might have some issues with certain headsets that you try to connect into it. On the side, you do have your vibrate switch cut out, and then your volume buttons are covered. It is, let's go ahead and turn the phone on real quick. Let's turn that up. We did this before with the other CandyShell. You can get your thumb in and get it down, and it's a little bit harder to get your thumb in it and get it up. I usually have to do it that way. Volume buttons work really well, very responsive. You can hear the click whenever you click it, really like that. The sleep wake button is a lot less stiff on this one than that other cotton candy one I had. You could feel the button presses. It is still a little bit stiff compared to some other cases out there, but it's not that big a deal. I like it. Again, on the bottom too, you have that newer style cutout that I really like so much, where you just have access to your 30-pin connector and then your speakers and microphone down here are cut out as well. I just like this. It's more protective to have this style cut out than like the full open one that they used to have on the CandyShell. I just really like that a lot better. This side is completely covered. And then this is here. This, you can see. Remember that if you check out my other video of the cotton candy CandyShell, this was straight across, and it was like more of an oval versus, the circle and then the cutout for the LED flash. And I tested it just a little bit ago to see if I had any issues, and I really didn't see too many issues. Maybe it wasn't perfect compared to that other bigger opening was probably better. So I'm guessing maybe they switched that for some of the newer colors that they've done. But yeah, I prefer the other one, the oval cutout versus this one. This one is a tighter cutout around both the LED flash and the camera hole. But you might run into a little bit of problems with the flash. I didn't see too big of an issue. It didn't, distort or, glare my pictures really at all that I could tell. But again, just better safe than sorry. I prefer kind of the bigger cutout there. And it is kind of telling that they probably had a lot of people with issues because of this cutout. That's probably why they went to that other one for the newer colors. I'm guessing. I have no clue, guys. I didn't talk to these guys. I bought these myself. So I don't know if that's just, if they've just updated them and if that's the reason why. I don't know, but I didn't really have problems with either one of them. Just aesthetically, I think I like the other one better. But one thing is for sure, the white CandyShell, it definitely stands out. It definitely looks nice. Looks great in the hand. Still feels great in the hand. Feels like, just like you would expect a CandyShell to feel. Is it going to be susceptible to scratches? Of course it will, and you can kind of see a little bit of them. We're kind of right in there. Over time, it's just going to get worse and worse. I'm pretty protective of my phone, even with cases on it, so my scratching's pretty minimal so far. But over time, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And if you're a little bit more rough on your phone, this is probably a case that you're going to want to use because it is so protective. So you can't expect a lot of scratching to happen on the back of that case. But again, better the case than on the phone. That's what they're for. But I like it, guys. Speck CandyShell. We already reviewed it. We just kind of did another review, a little bit different for the white one. That cutout on the back's a little bit different. Looks great. I highly recommend it, guys. Check them out at www.speckproducts.com. There you can see their logo, Speck. And that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Technology Brat, twitter.com/technologybrat. And you guys have a great day.